Be'ezrat Hashem, the Gemara of Chok L'Yisrael today is Zevachim 118b. כי אתה רב דימי, אמר רבי, שלושה מקומות שרתה השכינה בישראל. Rav Dimi was one of the rabbis who used to go constantly from Eretz Israel and to Babylon, because he used to bring all the teachings of the rabbis in Eretz Israel to Babylon, from Rabbi Yochanan and other rabbis. And one time he came and he taught Babylon's rabbis, telling them there's three places where the divine presence resided in Eretz Israel. Beshilo, in a place called Shiloh, Venov, in a place called Nov, Vegivon, and Givon, Ubet Olamim, and in the temple. Ubekulan, and all those places, Lo Sharta ela bechelik Binyamin. All those places were in the part of the tribe of Binyamin. As you know, Eretz Israel was divided to 12 tribes. So the Binyamin had the chance to have all those three, Shiloh, Nov, Givon, and the temple built in his part. So the divine presence came to his part. Sheneemar, like when he gets a blessing from Moshe Rabbeinu, Binyamin, it says, Chofef alav kol hayom. The divine presence is on top of him the whole day. Kol chafifot, all the times it's on top of him, lo yo bechelko ela shebechelko shebinyamin. They were always in the part of Binyamin. Now, there's another rabbi hears this teaching. His name is Abaye. Abaye, ki azil Abaye, amra kameh Rav Yosef. Abaye is in Babylon. He hears this teaching from Rav Dimi. He goes to his rabbi, Rav Yosef, and he says, Rebbe, listen what I heard. So Rav Yosef told them, Chad berav ale kailil velo mitkan. Says Rav Yosef, poor Kailil that had only one son, and this son doesn't know what he's saying. So Rashi is teaching us, Abaye was an orphan from father and mother. When his mother got pregnant, his father passed away. When his mother gave birth to him, she passed away. And that's why he's called Abaye. Abaye is an acronym. Asher becha Yerucham Yatom. When you see Abaye, all the orphans are consoled. Why? Because he lost and his father and his mother. He never got to know them in his life, because his father passed before he got born and his mother passed away as he was born. So Rav Yosef says, how unfortunate is it for Kailil? Kailil was the name of the father of Abaye, that he has a son, the only son that he has, and he doesn't know what he's saying. Why? He says, Va'ketiv, Va'itosh Mishkan Shiloh. How can he tell me that the Shekhinah, that the divine presence was in Mishkan Shiloh, but it says clearly in Tehillim that Hashem left Mishkan Shiloh. Uktiv, Va'im'as be'oel Yosef. And Hashem left the tent of Yosef, u'beshevet Ephraim, and the tribe of Ephraim, lo bachar, he didn't choose. So you see, the divine presence was not in the part of Shiloh. And you said one of the three places called Shiloh. Amar Avada, Maika Kashale, says Raza Avada, why is Rav Yosef bothered with this pasuk? Dilma Shechina bechelik Binyamin, v'Sanedri Gedola bechelik Yosef. What are you telling me? From this pasuk we see that Hashem left the part of Yosef, the part of the region of Yosef, and which comes from the tribe of Ephraim. But maybe that the Shekhinah was in the region of Binyamin. The only thing is the Sanedrin Gedolah was in the region of Yosef. Midematzinu beBeit Olamim, like we find in the temple. Where was the temple built today? Where is the Kotel HaMa'aravi? Where do you see that the temple was built? It was built in the region of the tribe of Binyamin. But v'Sanedrin bechelik Yehuda. There was one chamber in the temple. This chamber belonged to the region of Yehuda. Very funny. The whole region belongs to Binyamin, but one small strip of a region belongs to Yehuda. So the same thing we can say, what's the problem of Rav Yosef? He's bothered with the pasuk that's saying that Hashem left Shiloh, he left Oil Yosef, right? And we said that the Shekhinah resided in Shiloh, in the city of Shiloh. There's no kushia. Really, the Shekhinah, the divine presence, resided in Shiloh, in the part of Binyamin. And when it left only a strip of a region of the part of Yosef, the same way we see that in the temple, it belonged completely to the region of Binyamin, but there was one strip belonging to Yehuda. So the Gemara is asking, Achi Ashta, how can you compare the two things? Hata mikravot nachalat gabadadi. Over there, the region of Yehuda and the region of Binyamin were approached to each other. And yes, one strip could come from one region and go into the other one. Acha mimikrevan. And over here, Yosef, the part of the region of Yosef, was it really close to the region of Binyamin? Says the Gemara, answers the Gemara, yes. כדאמר רב חמא בר חנינא, רצועה הייתה יוצאת מחלקו של יהודה ונכנסת לחלקו של בנימין, ובא עם מזבח בנוי. Yes, there was one part, right, that one strip, like we said, coming out of Yehuda going to Binyamin, so there was also one strip of a region coming out of the part of Yosef going into the region of Binyamin. So in conclusion, the Shekhinah was always in the region of Binyamin. This is where the temple was built. This is where today we have the Kotel HaMaravi, and this is the zchut of Binyamin, that he had the merit that the divine presence come to resides in his place. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.